Meantime, young Latino voters intend to cast ballots in November at levels that we have not seen before in a U.S. presidential election. And as Yaima Crespo from our sister station Telemundo 62 shows us, these new voters are not the only Latinos who could have an impact on Election Day.
The Latinx community keeps growing.
Tania Martinez will vote for the first time in a presidential election. The 20-year-old junior at Rutgers University is also part of an initiative aiming to register high school seniors to vote.
The more we have of Latinx youth voting in elections, we're going to have a more powerful community.
And it is getting more powerful. A recent Telemundo BuzzFeed study indicates since the 2016 presidential election, around 3.6 million Latinos have turned 18, and most are American citizens. And 1 million Latinos are expected to reach voting age every year for the next decade. A majority of Latinos, 18 to 34, say they've been called offensive names, and almost half have been told to stop speaking Spanish in public. Others have been told to go back to their country. They're the folks planning to vote in unprecedented numbers.
That's why I would like to see more community outreach.
Astrid Omana became an American citizen last year. She left Venezuela seeking refuge from oppression and a struggling economy.
So what is motivating you to vote for the first time in the U.S. presidential election?
Okay, more than a civic duty, what motivates me to vote is having the power to add value to the Latino vote, make a difference.
Top issues for her: healthcare, immigration, climate change.
People doesn't have houses. We still have people in Ponce, that's a big town, and they need help.
Francesca Rivera relocated to Philadelphia after Hurricane Maria devastated her business in Puerto Rico. She's voting for the candidate she believes will help in the island's recovery.
Puerto Rico needs a lot of help, and that's why I'm here, and that's why I moved.
Census data show Puerto Ricans make up the largest portion of the Latino population in Pennsylvania. Many of them live right here in Philadelphia.
The Latino community.
Will Gonzalez, director of SEBA, a coalition of Latino community-based organizations in North Philly, says Pennsylvania has more than 500,000 Latinos registered to vote.
Yet we have historically low turnout rates. They've improved, but there's still a long way to go. And now that you add a public health emergency, plus the implementation of new laws, vote by mail, there's some challenges.
Gonzalez says they're counting not only on the young Latino vote.
We're also looking at moms and wives and grandmothers. They have a higher turnout rate than men. And so we're hoping that they can not only go out to vote themselves, but that they bring their family members.
Tania, who has undocumented family members, says they will be on her mind when she casts her vote.
I feel very empowered, and I feel very lucky to be able to vote.
In Philadelphia, Yaima Crespo, NBC10 News.